Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Children, from science subject, today we'll be starting a new chapter, that is Earth, Sun and Moon. Now are you able to see the pictures here? Yes, a very interesting topic like Earth, Sun and Moon. Okay children, now so what we'll be going to learn from this chapter, okay, from our new chapter, Earth, Sun and Moon. So what we'll be learning? We'll be learning about the solar system. We'll learn about the sun, earth, moon and also eclipses. Okay children, let us start. Are you ready? Okay then. See, and now here in the slide, are you able to see three pictures here? Yes, 1, 2 and 3. So, identify the objects shown in the pictures below that we normally see in the sky. Okay, see earth, sun, moon, where are they? They are in the sky. No, so every day we see them. Morning, evening, night. No, so we see this. Okay, but we cannot see the earth. We cannot see the earth, but we can see the sun and the moon, stars and all that. No, but earth, because we are living on this planet earth, so we are living on that, but we cannot see that. Okay, now let us identify the pictures. So what is this? What is this? This is the moon. Okay children, this is moon, and this picture is nothing but the sun. S-U-N, sun. Okay, and what are these? These are the stars, very beautiful stars which twinkle in the nights. No, in the sky. No, very beautiful to see that. Okay, now see here. So what are all we have seen there? Sun, moon, stars and all that. No, so all these objects which are seen in the sky, they are called as celestial objects. Okay, so all the objects seen in the sky, okay, are called as celestial objects. Okay children, see here, what are all there in the sky? So even in the sky we also have planets. It's like as I said, so on which planet we are living? We are living on the planet Earth. No, but we cannot see. But in the sky, the earth, that is the planets, are also existing. No, so what are all exist in the sky? They are all called celestial bodies. Okay, the sun and the other celestial objects that revolve around it form the solar system. See here children, so what are the celestial objects that revolve around the sun? No, the sun is also, no, the sun is also one celestial object. Okay, and we are having some other celestial objects which are going to revolve around the sun. See here in the picture it is there. So we are seeing, are you able to see here, which are revolving around the sun. So these objects are nothing but, these celestial objects are nothing but the planets. Okay, the 8 planets. Okay, so these are the planets along with the sun. They are going to form the solar system. Clear children? Okay, so what are celestial objects? The objects which are seen in the sky, no, which includes sun, moon, stars, planets, asteroids and all this. Okay, they are all celestial objects. And what is the solar system? The sun and the other celestial objects, that is the planets that revolve around the sun, are going to form the solar system. Clear? So let us learn more about the solar system, sun, earth and the moon. Clear children? Now the solar system. So it's a very important topic children. So in every class, like now you are in 5th class, then if you go to 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, no, this topic will be for you in every class, in each and every class, a very important topic. So try to concentrate and understand it very clearly. Okay, so the solar system is the sun and the 8 planets that revolve around the sun together form the solar system. So as we have just discussed that, along with the sun and the other 8 planets, no, we are having 8 planets, so which are going to revolve around the sun together they are going to form the solar system. Okay, and other than the planets, satellites of various planets, comets, comets and asteroids are also part of the solar system. So not only the planets, children, so you will be having satellites. Okay, and what are these satellites? Again, the satellites is nothing but a celestial object that moves around the planet. So planet itself is moving around the sun. Again, you have some celestial objects which is moving around the planet. Okay, so and you also have some comets, asteroids. So these are all a part of the solar system. Clear, children? Okay, now see here this solar system, how it is. So you have got the sun, okay, are in the center, in the middle, and there are all these planets. So how many planets we are having? So we are having 8. Before we had 9 planets. 9 planets. Okay, now we have got only 8 planets. Why? Because this the ninth planet, Pluto, which was earlier considered as the ninth planet, is now known as the dwarf planet. Dwarf in the sense very small, very small. So it is very small, and now we are not going to, or we are not considering this very tiny planet as a planet. Now it is just a celestial object. Okay, so that is why now we have got only 8 planets. What are they? Like Mercury, okay, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. Okay, so this is the sun which is there in the middle. Okay, this is also one celestial object, and around the sun, so these planets which are also the celestial objects are going to revolve. See, are you able to see? They are going to take a round around the sun. And we are also having some other celestial bodies which we call it as satellites. Okay, satellites which revolve again around these planets. We also have some comets. Okay, we also have some asteroids in the sky. So all these together, they are going to form the solar system. Clear, children? Understood? Yes. Now see here, the sun is at the center of the solar system. Where is it? Here at the center. Okay, and there are 8 planets revolving around the sun, as we said. And what are these planets? Like Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Okay, these are the 8th planets which revolve around the sun, and they revolve around the sun in a fixed path called orbits. See here, children, are you able to see these lines? These lines? Okay, even here it is very clear. See, are you able to see these lines? So these lines are nothing but the path of the planets. So the path, in the sense, what is the path? The way. Okay, like we also walk on the roads. No, that is our path. Road is our path. No, same like that, these planets also travel on the path. travel, they also travel, no? They travel around the sun. That is nothing but the revolving. So they have got their own path. They have got their own road. Okay, so this path, that is fixed path. There is no change in it. No, so this fixed path is known as orbits. This fixed path is known as a orbit. So every planet has got its own way, which is known as an orbit. Clear, children? These are all orbits of different planets, no? Okay, clear? Yes, now. See, and let us learn about each planet. We have got 8 planets. So let us start learning about one planet. Okay. So now the first planet here is Mercury. And how this is, see here Mercury, this planet, are you able to see? It's a clear picture here. So Mercury is the smallest planet and is also the closest planet to the sun. See Mercury, how is it? It is the smallest planet. And if you can observe, children, this is the closest. See, are you able to see here? Here, near the sun. This is nothing but the planet Mercury. And see, if you compare the size with the other planets, no, with the other planets, this is very small, the Mercury planet. So that is why this is the smallest planet, and it is also very close to Earth. Very close to Earth when compared to the other planets. Okay, children? So this is about the Mercury planet. Now the Venus. Venus is the hottest and brightest planet. See, this is Venus. And this planet is the hottest planet and also the brightest planet. Why? Why it is hottest? Because it is near the sun. No, even Mercury is also, we can say it's hot, Mercury. No, so Venus is also next to Mercury. And again, it is also somewhat close to the sun. So that is why Mercury is a hottest planet. And also it is the brightest planet. Okay, children, here is the Mercury planet. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah, this one. Clear? Now, and the third one, Earth, our planet. No, where we are living. This planet on which we are living. Earth is also called the blue planet. So why do we call Earth the blue planet, children? Because 75% of the earth, that is 3/4 part of the earth, is covered with water. No, so normally we color the water with blue color. No, when you do drawings also, we color the water with blue color. So water indicates blue color. So as the earth is covered with water, that is the maximum part, 75% of the part. Okay, so we call the earth as the blue planet. Clear, children? So it is the only planet where life is known to exist. So this is the only planet where life is exist. See, we are having 8 planets. No, from Mercury to Neptune. But only on Earth you can have life. But we cannot have life, or we are not seeing life in the other planets. Okay, children. So this is the only planet where life is known to exist. And other planet is Mars. Mars is called the red planet. See here, this is Mars, children. So this is called as a red planet. Okay, and Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. The other planet, Jupiter. This is Jupiter. Okay, so this is the largest planet. So among the 8 planets, so Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system. Okay, children, so you have to remember this one. And Saturn, so after Jupiter we'll be having Saturn, and this, so Saturn, this planet looks very unique, very different. How? because of this ring. No, it looks very beautiful. Yes. So Saturn is the second largest planet after Jupiter. So after Jupiter, this Saturn is the second largest one. And it has rings around it. Are you able to see the rings, children, here? Yes. So it has got rings around it. And one more speciality of Saturn is so light that if there was a tub of water big enough to hold it, it would float in it. See, children, so if you have a tub of water and if you just try to dip Saturn in that water like our balloon, no, so will the balloon, it's going to, dissolve in the water? No, it just float on the water. No. So same like that, Saturn is so light that it is not going to dip into the water. It is float on the water. So it is so light in weight. Okay, children? Now, Uranus. Uranus is the coldest planet of the solar system. Uranus is the coldest planet. Uranus. Okay. So this one. This speciality is, the planet speciality is, it is the coldest one, okay, among all the other planets. And Neptune is the planet farthest from the sun. The last planet, Neptune, is the farthest. So it is very far from the sun. So if you can see, children, here, see here, Uranus and Neptune. This is Uranus, okay, and this is Neptune. So it is very far from the sun. No, so that is why this is the farthest planet from the sun. Clear, children? Yes, now. So this is about all the 8 planets. So which we are having on the solar system, in the solar system. Clear, children? Now let us learn about the sun. Sun. Okay. And the sun is a star that is situated at the center of our solar system. So sun is what? It is a star. It is a star. Where is it? It is at the center of our solar system. Okay. So very powerful celestial body, the sun. Okay. And it is at the center. And it is a huge ball of burning gases. It is a huge ball. It is a very big ball. No, a sun is round in shape. No, how does the sun looks? It is round in shape and it is huge. It is very big. Okay, a big ball of burning gases. So as we are having gases in our atmosphere, what we have like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide and some other gases in the atmosphere. So even in the sun, so you have gases which are burning, because sun itself is named for the heat, no, for burning. So you have burning gases in the sun and its size is about 109 times than that of the earth. And why it is a huge ball? Because it is big in size. It is very big in size. And how much big it is? It is 109 times bigger than our earth. It is 109 times bigger than our earth, the size of our earth. So that is why we call it as a huge ball. Okay. And its mass is about 3,30,000 times that of the earth. Mass is nothing but the weight. Okay. And how is its weight, children? Its weight is about 3,30,000 times more than that of our earth. Okay. And it is almost 99.86% of the total mass of the solar system. So 99.86% of the total mass of the solar system. So it is almost taking the almost 99% of the weight of the solar system. So when you keep sun and when you keep other celestial bodies in the solar system, So 99.86% of the weight is only of the sun. So that is why we call this as a huge ball. That is a big ball in size and also in weight. Clear, children? So this is about the sun, and we have said that we will be having burning gases. So what are they? They are hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen and helium gases are the major constituents of the sun. Okay, and the sun has a thin outer layer called the corona and a central part called the core. So you have got a thin outer layer, which we call these as corona. Okay, it's not coronavirus, children. So because we are facing this COVID, so this thin layer, outer layer is called as corona, and the center part is called as core. Okay, so these are the parts of the sun. Okay, children. Now, so in the core of the sun, you have got, in the core of the sun, where is the core? It is in the center. So here you have got hydrogen gas, which is continuously gets converted into helium. So this hydrogen gas which is there in the core, okay, in the center part. So what you have got? You have got a hydrogen gas. Okay, sorry, hydrogen gas. This is going to convert as what? It is going to convert as helium. It is going to convert as helium. See, this hydrogen gas continuously gets converted into helium. Okay, and a very large amount of heat and light energy is released during this process. So when this hydrogen gas is continuously getting converted, changing into helium gas, you will get a large amount of heat. Okay, you will get a large amount of heat and light. So this light energy is released during this process. Okay, children, clear? So a very large amount of heat and light energy is released, produced during this process when the gases are getting changed. Okay, and energy released by the sun is called as solar energy. What is solar energy, children? The energy which is released, the heat and the light energy which is produced from the sun is called as the solar energy. Okay, and the temperature on the surface of the sun is about 6000 degrees Celsius. See, how is the temperature? How is the temperature on the surface of the earth? It is so hot. We cannot bear the heat. No, normally in summers only we will not be able to bear the heat of the sun. But if you see directly on sun, so how much temperature of heat you have got? That is, the temperature on the surface of the heat of the sun is about 6000 degrees Celsius. So normally in summers we'll be having around 40 to 45 degrees Celsius, no, the temperature. But here on the surface of the sun you have 6000 degrees Celsius. So how hot it will be. Okay, children. Now all living things on the earth ultimately depend on the solar energy for their existence. No, so all living things, that is like plants, animals, human beings. Human beings are also animals. No, we are all living things. So without sun, so there is no life. So sun is also important, moon is also important, water is also important, air is also important. No, for all the living things. So all living things on earth. So ultimately we are going to depend on the solar energy for our existence. For our existence in the sense to have life. No. So to have life, if air is not there, sun is not there, moon is not there, okay, water is not there, what happens? There is no life for a plant or for an animal or a human being. No, so we all depend, all the living things depend on the earth. All on the earth, all living things on the earth, we depend on the solar energy. And what is the solar energy? The heat and the light energy which is produced by the sun, okay, which is released during the change of gases. Okay, so this solar energy is very important for our living things life, that is existence. Clear, children? So what we have learnt in this today's session? So we have learnt about the planets, and we have also learnt about the sun. So these are all nothing but the celestial bodies. Okay, so I'll be concluding here. We'll be continuing in tomorrow's session. So until then, take care and goodbye. Visit our website www.aimstoday.in for further information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.